from Egypt and creating a new twin flame reading for all of you. I got a little bit of a cold in the airplane, but it will be dissolved in a few days, I think. So how are you all doing? And I know that there is a lot going on in the twin flame field. Even if the twin flames are not together, or if you are together in union, things will shift for the better. I hear when I was meditating yesterday, I had it was a weird evening because it was New Year's Eve. A lot of invitations came in. So I hear you will get a lot of invitations. It could be celebrations, New Year's parties, you know, all these things. I decided not to join anything because I wanted to keep myself open for all the transmissions and all the codes that are coming in during this first month. And it's huge because we are in the portal now of 2222. And that's also, if you translate it to the twin flame codes, it's 111111. So it's in alignment for the divine feminine and the divine masculine. So it's really huge what's happening. So let's see what is coming through with the cards and the codes I can receive for all of you there in separation or in union. You know, it's not gender related, it's a general reading. It is not a personal reading. If it resonates with you, perfectly fine. If it doesn't, you know, then it's not the reading for you. What else? Well, let me see what's going on in the mind space for the divine masculine. I will put the camera a little bit further so I have more space here for my cards. One card, please. Yes, thank you. Rest for the divine masculine. Right. So, what is coming your way? That means that you need to rest and restore. It could be that you were on the run, that you were doing too much, and you know, all the hectic stuff that came up for the month of December, that you need to time and space now for yourself to rejuvenate. To rejuvenate and switch for yourself. So that's much better. Yeah, and that restoring is you know, go with your dragons. You know, the dragon will hold you. You know, it's the white dragon. The dragon mother will give you the energy and the grounding around you, what is needs to be done. Okay, Happy New Year to you too, Penny. So that's what's happening now. When we're evolving to that higher frequency, we really need to take care of ourselves and you know, take that rest. And I noticed when it was Saturday. We were in the 23 portal. A lot of energy came in and it was very hard to sleep. So I fell asleep, I think, at 5:30 in the morning. I could not, sleep. I tried, I was tossing and turning, and I was like, oh my gosh, what's going on? And that was the last portal of that year. Now we're in the 22 portal, and it's a huge portal also. We have to deal with Schumann resonance that is coming up, sun flares, and it keeps us active. So know that after this period, you need a time to rest and restore, because we're all doing the work, also at night. We're never resting. Our soul is always getting in transmissions, traveling to other portals, traveling to other planets, other dimensions, working with other beings. So that's what they say, okay, Divine Masculine, take time to rest and restore. Because if you don't take your rest, it means that your creativity will be stagnated. Everything what you will doing and what you have in mind gets stagnated by that. Okay, so let's see what's in the heart space of the Divine Masculine. What's in the heart space of the Divine Masculine? One card, please. What's in the heart space? Yeah, the Divine Masculine. Few cards are coming out, and it's most of the time that's a message for the Divine Masculine. Divine Mother Womb, your space, your mother womb, the mother of the universe, divine blueprint and forgiveness. And it has to do with, forgive your mother, forgive how everything goes in your life, because you have a divine blueprint that is already set out for you when you are born, coming to this earth. So forgive yourself, forgive other people. You can't change anything what isn't yours. Keep everything open. And when you're walking your blueprint and you're walking with that light and with the multidimensional being that you are, and we are still in this earthly body and that vessel, and if you don't connect with the great mother, the great mother womb from the universe, we get stuck in the third dimensional realm, and it isn't a bad thing to get stuck. It's a choice, and it's also a part of your soul, it's a part of your blueprint that asks, forgiveness for somebody else, for yourself forgiveness, but maybe you have to forgive somebody else that things don't go your way as it is necessary. And, it has to do with the Divine Mother. The mother, could be that there is a mother wound that still needs to be accepted and integrated with you. So that's the message. So let's go to the heart space of the Divine Masculine. Heart space of the Divine Masculine. Beautiful. The crystal child. Know that you are that crystal child. Know that you're connected with the crystal field. I hear the crystal line, the crystal energy. That is that crystal line work crystalline energy what you work with. It's the blueprint, it's the Herkimer diamond, it's being transparent in your, for anyone to see. So you don't go to hiding yourself or pretending that you're different than you. Yeah, I hear in the heart space you're clear, you are purity, and your light is shining. Your light is shining bright, and you're the one that is changing all things around you. And you probably also see it with the divine masculine when he's coming from his heart space. The whole space around him lights up. And don't forget, it's not gender related. This is masculine or feminine energy. Could be in another masculine in a feminine body, but also a feminine in a masculine body. So just take how it is for you. But that's transparency and working with the crystal grid that is coming from your heart space. And that is the purity that you are connected with. How does the divine feminine see you? Or how does the divine masculine see the divine feminine? She's a Lemurian guide. She comes from Lemuria, and she guides everybody with their journey to where they need to be and where they belong. She received the codes, and he gives the codes with her. She is a divine feminine that is seeing through all times and spaces, and have the knowledge and getting the knowledge from the Lemurian planetary. That is connected with Sirius, is connected with other planets, not just Sirius. She is connected with multiple planetary grids that are. She's bringing it to the Earth, so she is activating the Earth with the energies of the Lemurian timelines. And that's how he sees her. So what's in the divine feminine mind space? What's in the divine feminine's mind space? What's in the divine feminine's mind space? Yeah, lost cloak. Remembrance, lost cloak. She needs to let go of the lost cloak. And that means she's going through other times, other spaces, other dimensions. And she needs to let go. Let go of... it was interesting. I think 2 weeks ago, the divine masculine had this energy. Okay, I hear shed the old skin, shed the old you, the old you that you were 3 days ago, 2 days ago. You have to let it go, because you can receive the energies from the heart space that's opening up a new portal that creates more light within you. And you don't need the protection of the cloak anymore. You can show yourself who you are. New codes are coming through the portals, new activations, new transmissions. There is huge light coming in. So they say, open up that crown chakra and let that light flow in. And it's really amazing what an enormous light stream is coming through. So it could be that you are connecting with ancient civilization and other timelines and dimensions where you get information from. And by remembering, you can let go. By remembering, you can transmute and transform what you need to let go of. For instance, if you had dreams from past lives, you know, integrate these dreams, write it down, and go through it. And what resonates with you in this lifetime. So what is coming back from that timeline to learn you something in this lifetime? And then when you see it, release it and let go. Because that's from the past, but there are new codes coming in. Because when you can let go of old remembrance, for instance, maybe old family ties or old unions, you know, past life lovers, you know, that you can see where it's coming from, but it's not resonating with you anymore in this lifetime. So you have to let that go. Okay, so that's a last cloak for the divine feminine that can be shed, and it's all in the mind. She knows already, it's in her awareness. Divine feminine in her heart space. She embodies the divine feminine energy. And it could be that sometimes she gets challenged by the divine masculine. And then I hear her divine masculine kicks in. And it's necessary for the divine feminine not to react, but just lean back and observe what is happening. So that's really beautiful, because she is aware that she is connected with the divine feminine energy, and also with that Lemurian timeline that is integrated. She is, her third eye is activated, her third eye is open. She is open to receive new codes. It could be that she is shifting also her clothing. That's what I hear. It could be that she is shifting her clothing. And that's beautiful also, because she's letting go of the lost cloak. She doesn't need to hide herself anymore, because she knows who she is. And if other people have comments about that, then she's not taking any notice of it, because that says more about the other person than about her. So she is, oh, I hear, she is not afraid to be naked, because she made the journey to Inanna. She did the Inanna journey the past month, and she could, that was really beautiful. She doesn't need to cover herself up with the cloak anymore. She just, you know, stands naked before everyone and say, yeah, here I am, this is who I am, and yeah, take it or leave it. She let go of a lot of things, I hear. Inner child attunement. That's how the divine feminine sees the divine masculine. You know, you're held by the mother, you're held by the divine feminine. Now it's time to attune your inner child And that's also beautiful, the crystal child, um, and looking for that nurturing. It could be that you are nurturing your parents, or your parents are nurturing you at this moment. It could be because of you had to let go of something, you have to let go of something that doesn't serve you anymore, and you realized, okay, but I still need some nurturing. So you go to the feminine, or you go to the Divine Mother. What I hear also, and what I see here, it's like the phoenix from the flames are coming up. You're starting to transmute, and you know that you're this crystal child that is being held by the Divine Mother womb, what we had before, you know, in space. So connect with that energy, and you will be held, and you will be safe for all the things that is what you need to be nurtured, or that you need that nurturing. So yeah, it's tune in to that Divine Cosmic Mother that will give you everything that you need. And that's how the Divine Feminine sees the Divine Masculine, you know. I hear they both nurture each other. How beautiful is it when you connect with your Divine Mother? I also hear, be grateful for the life she gave you. Without her, you wouldn't be here. And and that's beautiful. The Cosmic Mother is saying, we transform you to Divine Masculine energy. You need to transform to your Divine Masculine energy, or you are already in your Divine Masculine energy by connecting with the Divine Mother. Okay, what supports the Divine Masculine? What supports the Divine Masculine? What will support him? The Blu-ray being. The Blu-ray beings are supporting him. And this is coming from a higher frequency also. It's connected with, I hear, Metatron and higher star beings. It's, I hear you did a lot of grounding and a lot of work on the third dimensional realm, grounding, being there. Now it's time to shift your energy up to the higher realms, and that is because the Divine Feminine went from the star beings to the earth, and now it is the Divine Masculine going from the earth to the stars, and you see it back in everything. You see it back in all the things he's going to do in his work. There is more light coming through him. He gets more activations. He doesn't know where it's coming from, or you know. And I have a feeling it has to do with the Divine Feminine that activates him on a beautiful space. That is connected with the universe, because if you look at those two, you know, those two cards are almost similar. It's the evolvement of that inner child, you know, the inner baby evolving to divine masculine and to the magician. So he will transmute and transform everything. Everything will start to shift. And he also feels that he wants to shift. He is very intuitive. He gets all the confirmation on all levels. He is connected with the star beings. Okay. Need to connect more with those planetary energies. Wow. That's beautiful. He sees the relationship with the divine feminine as a vision of union. And because they're both, all three of them, wow. Divine feminine and the child, divine masculine, and the union card. Wow, 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 that's beautiful. So he sees that vision of union, that vision of that heart connection, and it's connected also with the triangle or the pyramid of Gizeh. And now it's the total alignment of all the energies coming together at the right time. So a lot of transmissions and codes are coming through when he joins and gets in union with the divine feminine. Beautiful. Everything is aligned with his heart and with the mind connected to a higher frequency of love. I also hear, you know, it's the flower of life. It's in oh, there we go again. If I have to start to go through the third dimensional realm, I'm getting stuck here. Inevitable, I hear. It's inevitable. Wow. What supports the divine feminine? Divine feminine, you need to open the heart space. You know, it could be that the past months you were too busy and your heart was open and to receive and to give. Then there was a concentration where you said to yourself, okay, I don't want to go to that direction. I need to go a different direction, and I have to concentrate on me. I have to concentrate on my mission, and I'm getting distracted. So it could be that she was disconnected from the divine masculine. And now they say, okay, what supports you is to open your heart. You know, whatever comes your way for the divine masculine. I also hear the masculine is feeling that you're too tense, that you are too maybe too restricted, or that you're pushing them away, or that, you know, there is this unseen field, what I hear, that is it's like when you have two magnets that come together like this, but when the polarization is turned around, you feel that pressure, right? And there is this energy between each other. And it's the same when you move the energies in your hands. You feel that there is this huge energy between your hands and that there is a pressure. And that needs to start to flow to be able to come together. Because now there is this barrier in between, I hear, because divine feminine is not ready to say, okay, I jump in. There is something that is holding her back, but I hear it could be that the memories of the past are holding her hostage. So it could be divine feminine, let the past be the past and jump into new energies, jump into a new new union, or because you feel union is coming, but take that leap of faith. It's you're not getting married right away. You're not getting hurt right away. You have to see and watch if there is that space that you can open yourself to let the divine masculine in. So that will support the divine feminine. And it's like and sometimes you feel it when there is this huge energy field coming in that blasts your heart open, that you feel safe, that you feel grounded, that you feel connected with your divine masculine, and that can stir up some emotions. So don't be afraid if that's happening. It isn't bad. It's just an emotion, and emotions are there to go through. Maybe you realized, okay, I really want this in my life, or you say, okay, I realized that this is not the right partner for me and I have to let him go eventually again. And what then? Don't go there. It's just the mind that mess up everything that is ready for you. It's ready for you I hear it's ready for the pick. Just look in each other's eyes and all the fear will be dissolved. Because it's a divine energy. Open that heart space. It's oh, I hear not all know how to open that heart space. And that's just by meditation. And meditate here. That Bust screaming. Basset is wanting the attention. Confirmation. Not all relationships ending up in hurt. That's what I hear. Not all relationships ending up in hurt. It ends up in hurt if you give yourself away. And it's not about give yourself away, it's about surrender yourself. That the universe is holding you in every choice you make. Yeah, endings and new beginnings for how the divine feminine sees the relationship or the union with the divine masculine. It's the endings and new beginnings, and everything what she touch ends up in light. So it's the circle of life, it's the tree of life, it's it's like, yeah, I always see this as the dandelion. You know, when you have that wish and you blow out the dandelion and all the seeds are flying, that's also endings and new beginnings. And that's how I see that tree of life. There's always an ending, there's always a new beginning. So, excuse me, starting to purge here. There's always an ending and a new beginning. When the leaves are falling, you know, there's also in springtime that the leaves are growing again, and everything will shift and change and transform and transmute. And I see that there are light codes coming in, that it's an ending of, you know, closing yourself off for other people, closing yourself off for withholding everything. I see now more union within the self between the divine masculine and the divine feminine, that's more in balance within. So you, divine masculine, that's a lot of codes, a lot of transmissions, a lot of creation, energy. You will start to remember, and joy of life, you know, celebrate and have joy, because that's the beautiful highest vibration that there is. So there will come a time of joy, of fun, of action, of creation, but also guard your frequency, guard your energy. Don't let yourself, if you get a lot of codes and a lot of transmissions from the star beings, you know, don't let yourself to be drawn in this energy. You know, that you say, okay, I can go low, I can go up, because you need to be in the transition totally, but hold your energy high. And your energy, you keep your energy high through joy, through laughter, through the shifts of life. So don't get stuck in what was, you know, just move through it, work through it, feel it, and move on. Next step, next level. And that's really amazing what I feel. Yes, there's a lot of joy coming in the upcoming week. There's a lot of joy, a lot of celebration, a lot of energy flowing, and that's for the divine masculine and the divine feminine. So let's see what the universe has in store for the divine masculine and the divine feminine. What has the universe in store for the divine masculine and the divine feminine? Wow, portals, both. Both are going to portals, opening new portals. It could be that it's the elven kingdom, the elven realm is coming through. You know, go through that portal of different frequencies. It could be that one is a star being, the other is coming from the earth beings, from the elves, from the fairies, from the other realm, the earthly realm. But they still receive both, they still receive the codes. And that's really, really amazing. I hear shoot your arrows, shoot your arrows. And be connected. Shoot your arrows and be connected. So if you aim right, so you won't miss. So you won't miss a thing. So you won't miss any of the other realms and other dimensions. Don't get stuck in one dimension, in one realm, because you're a multidimensional being. You can go through all different realms. It could be that you're meeting elven people, that you're meeting fairies, that you're meeting the dwarf energy. But you know, that's beautiful, because when I connected here with the dwarf energy, it was the energy of a lot of fun, a lot of creation, a lot of joy and laughter. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to that. I hear open yourself up for like-minded people that are coming your way to support you with your work, to support you with what you need to do, to support you and create joy. That connection will not only be for this year, it will sustain, and you will meet again. So those energies will come together and keep continuing, you know, being connected with each other. So it's not just, thank you, not just being for the time being. So it could also mean that you are meeting new people in your life. One card for the Divine Feminine, please. Thank you. Divine Masculine. I need my glasses now, because those letters are too small. Weight of the world, boundaries let go, it's not yours to carry. Divine Masculine, it could be that you're carrying the weight of the world, or something what happened on your shoulders. Give your boundaries and let it go afterwards. Some things are not yours to carry. Somebody's karma is not your karma. So let it go. It could be that, you know, something weighed heavy on you because of another person. And just go with that flow. Surrender yourself in that light, in that water. Let it go, because some things are not yours. And when you let it go, Divine Masculine, you know, you can't carry somebody else's karma, you know, and that's it. That's what, yeah, I say this already for a couple of years. You can't carry somebody else's karma, because that karma, and you take that karma on of helping that person, or try to resolve their problems, it becomes your problem, because you are taking over their karma. You know, you're stepping in on their path. You can walk the path next to them, but that's their karma they have to solve. If you are taking it on, yeah, then you walk that path. You create karma for yourself, and taking somebody else's karma onto you, and well, it's not yours. It's not yours to carry. Um, Empathic for the divine feminine, empathic starseed. You have an energetic sovereignty, absorbing what's not yours. And sometimes it can be that you are taking on other people's energy, divine feminine. You think, oh my gosh, that is mine. But then you probably connected and you went through a portal to the other side of somebody else's timeline, and you're connecting in that on that path, and you think it's yours, and it could be it's somebody else. For instance, if you get a headache or you get pain and you were interacting with somebody who had a migraine or had an illness and you feel it in your body, it could be that it was from the other person, that it's not yours. So, and when you're very sensitive, you feel it all. You connect with it all. And sometimes you need to be aware and ask yourself, is this mine or is it somebody else? Because your field is so open as a starseed that you draw in all these energies. It doesn't matter if it's a starseed connection or if it's a lower connection, you will feel different. So you have to check in with yourself a couple of times a day and saying, is this mine or is it somebody else's? And that's really when you do your work, and you do the work, for instance, in different timelines or different dimensions, you can feel everything. You can feel, okay, you know, this is this person, this is from this. You can also ask, you know, do you feel nauseous, or you know, I get a headache, or my shoulders are cramped, or is this mine or is it yours? And just ask, you know, I have a feeling this is not how I ended up this morning when I was awake. And that's the divine feminine, because of the new codes that coming in, and the sensitivity and the high frequency of the energies that comes through, and the light that comes through, because it's a huge frequency of light I feel that you are going to receive, and you see it coming in all around you. And then you have to be aware that you know, if you feel different after that, that it's not your energy. It could be that it's from places, that it is from another timeline, but you need to be aware of that not everything is your energy, and that you need to shield yourself. I always say, you know, put the Lemurian egg around you, you know, then so you don't have to absorb everything, and that it will, you know, don't touch. I say don't touch, don't connect with people that want to shake your hand or want to hug you, or you know, just if give, and that's that, give that energetic boundaries, you know, give that energetic boundaries and hold it for yourself. It's your sovereignty, you know, you are a sovereign being. You don't have to let everybody get into your aura space or get into your energetic field. If you don't want that, just say, no, I'm not shaking hands, I'm not, you know, touching. No, just give that boundary, because everything what's happening now again with colds and flus and everything going around, give that boundary if you don't want to. You know, keep yourself energetically clean. That's what I hear. Well, this is for the divine feminine, divine masculine. Was it for this week. If you like the readings, you know, send a donation. You're not, you don't have to, but you know, it's very appreciated. In the description box below, there is a link. Click on it, and you will be transferred to my account. If you want your own twin flame reading. And we go in deeper in this. That's a 90-minute reading. Go really into depth. Yeah, book a session. Okay, and I say Happy New Year and all the best and all the love and all the blessings and the abundance and the joy for this year. And I see you. Bye-bye.